Try like that. Cool. Thanks, crazies. Oh wait, we aren't doing the assassin. We are trying out an Amazon. Also, is it just me who can't hear anything? Hello? What? Why is there no audio? Okay. Weird. Online's buggy. Try single player. It's a bug. It's in the known issues. Okay. We don't need that then. Single player has tokens for 10 gold. Oh, so you can respec.
I shall purge this land of the shadow.
Interesting. For sure, Northern. Appreciate that. Glad that you're enjoying them. What spec am I going? I think I'm gonna start poison jab. Oh my god, fire and cold arrow are level 6 though. With the, I want to try out the exploding arrow and see what that ends up looking like. I'm really interested in the bow spec, to be honest. Oh wait, it's quantity 60 always, right? Okay. Sweet. Swap casting still works. Baller. But yeah, I feel like don't go Boazon. Why not? It's awful? How is Boazon awful? There's no way. I saw those changes. There's no way it's awful. Thank you, Chukabara. My man's drunk. All right, let's try the poison. I don't think I left a TP. Let us see. I can't like check if my swap cast is working. There we go. My capture isn't centered. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so that's actually not great.
I hear foul creatures about.
Yeah, I mean, does this have melee splash? Oh, it does. But it doesn't. Confusing. So does it have melee splash or not? I guess not. So like they definitely took plenty of things from Path of Diablo, a couple things from Median, things like that. But like, in my opinion, it's like whatever, because they've done a lot of added their own stuff, you know, and kind of like basically they went, huh, these mods, right? Path of Diablo took things from Slash and PoE, exactly. Basically, it's like these things had some good, but I think it would be better XYZ. You know? And so why, you know, reinvent the wheel with a lot of this stuff is kind of the thought that, you know, they're going for, and I totally see. Right, like, they're not creating a new game, they're mod creators. So they're just doing a little more with the mod. But, you know, there's definitely a lot of pod influence in here. And you know, multiple other mods influence in here. No doubt about that. Yeah, he took aspects of other mods, added them into one. But then, like, you know, you can see a lot of stuff with, like, some of the skills and things. He took his own interpretation there.
Perhaps now the sisters will trust me.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that this is, oops, any, you know, how anybody should feel on it. That's all their own opinion. Oh, there's tokens. Okay. Oh, so I can reset really easily. You know, and I haven't heard Green Dude's thoughts on the matter, but I could see him being upset about it. Power Strike's supposed to be pretty strong, right? Because it casts that Nova. The Nova damage is pretty weak, though. You know, Green Dude might be upset because it's a competing mod and it's using, you know, stuff from his mod, and so, you know, I could see that being a thing. But once again, Green Dude took from other mods, as you know, it's just the classic. But, you know, this definitely will drive some people away from pod and over to PD2, and now we've got two mods, and that might be upsetting. So I see why he made Poison Jav level 1, because he wanted to give the Amazon some early stuff. Dude, D2 1.0 gameplay is wild. It's so good though. So good. But yeah, because that, like, getting to level 6 is pretty annoying for a lot of characters early on, and so this makes getting to level 6 a little easier. Can you off-screen forecast? I can only I mean, I'm not far casting, I'm swap casting. It's a little different. But I can go like length of screen. I mean, I guess if I can name lock, I can. Hello, Hashi. How you doing? Can everybody take a quick second? We'll continue talking about here and Path of Diablo and all of that. But take a quick second to wish Jessie a happy partner day. She just got partnered on Twitch today. It's a big day. If you go over to twitch.tv/#chess, you can give her a follow, give her a sub. As a little happy support there. Anyways, back to the important stuff. I mean, yeah, so, I mean, I do agree, though. I think this, like, more options is always good, in my opinion. Yes, it will have some split right there, and that's going to kind of be annoying, and probably, you know, I can understand that frustration if there is some from, like I was saying, Green Dude. Because it's like, crap, you know, I gotta deal with this and all that. But I do think it will lead to us having more things where we can figure, like, what do we love even more, you know? What are things that we like, don't like, what works well, what doesn't work? Right. We're stepping our way to the best Diablo 2. I mean, the best Diablo 2 is vanilla, but the best modded. But yeah, I mean, a lot of these mods are very different from your 1.0 style of everything. Hey Elias, how you doing? Where in 1.0 everything was so hard and so important. It was actually a crazy good game. Had a couple things that were really rough, but much slower. I definitely think there's way too many drops in this. I would once again vote to change it to players 1 in normal, players 3 in nightmare, players 5 in hell. Something like that. I mean, I love just players 1, but if they still wanted more drops late game. Too much stuff early. What's the worst changes? The players 5 I don't like a lot. That was definitely one of the things I was least excited about. I don't understand some of the he moved potions, like Act 2, Farah and Lysander changed places. Cause it's like slightly closer to TP, but I don't like that change. I think that's a pretty bad one. I would highly recommend to move it back. Martial arts tree didn't get changed much, and it felt really weird with Splash. I'm not sure I 100% like Splash is way too good right now. It's way too big on everything. That needs to be fixed, in my opinion. Like, the cone is too wide and too long, you know. So it just makes certain builds like good and like cool, it's fun, but then it's like it's too much, right? If everything has AoE and is that giant cone, then it's not that much, not that great in my opinion. Right. I like when things have a lot more of that different play style and different whatever. And so I disagree with that one. Yeah, it turns into PoE. Do you think Splash would be better if items didn't have Splash till later? Yeah, I think that'd be a decent way, right? Like maybe don't splash the early stuff. Or if you do, have like a splash range. So like, okay, you know, your early basic weapons, normal weapons will have a splash range of, you know, whatever, right? 1. Exceptional weapons have a splash range of 2. Elite weapons have a splash range of 3. Something like that. That way you can bring some of that splash power later or something. That'd be D3 am. Or if it was on a unique item. I agree. What if like a few unique weapons had splash damage on them? That could be really cool, and it could make you build towards that. But maybe it's not like every weapon, and it's not always the best weapon. But certain weapons, you could maybe get some splash going. I wouldn't put it on like all two-handers or anything. I'd put it on like some uniques, you know? And then with the ways that you can corrupt things and stuff like that, you could do a lot of really cool stuff to like make certain weapons be splash weapons and be pretty decent. But once again, not everything will be there. Why swap cast? Because it's a faster animation. It's faster to do the attack animation than to do the throw animation. That's true, SNT. We do need our green-red arrows. What do you think about having your splash damage scale with level? Like, only dealing 10% of your damage and splash it? I mean, that'd be another way you could possibly do it. I still like the idea of splash not being on everything, though, and rather being on just certain weapons. And then it becomes more of this, like, conscious choice of what weapon you're using if you want the splash. Kind of like Crushing Blow, right? With Crushing Blow, it's not on every single item, but you are always thinking about, do I want Crushing Blow or would I rather not have Crushing Blow? And, you know.
Good evening.
Oh wait, you can do it this way. That's right. Attack rating. Sure. No, FCR is not going to help with that. So anyways, that's kind of my thoughts with those pieces. So it just gives you some, you know, some ideas for it, right? I think Splash should be just like Crushing Blow, just like Deadly Strike, just like one of those mods that you don't find often. But when you do, you think about it and go, do I want to run this or not? Thank you, Doom Hand. And if that makes melee characters a little worse in the early game, okay, that's Diablo 2, you know? Diablo 2 is not all about every class being able to massacre all of the content all the time. Hello, Botez. How you doing? Nice to see you. Is this young or old Botez? Maybe I should say young or younger Botez. You've missed this game so much? Have you? Old Botez. Young Botez, we'll say. Have you really missed this game? I'd love to get you in on some more of it. Yeah, both Botezes went and Votezed yesterday. Good job.
A gift for you.
15 months, love you, llama.
Very proud of them. Thank you, Benja. Whoa! Oh, the splash. Oh my god. See, it's so strong. Okay, that means I have to try out Power Strike now. The Votez sisters. Nice.
What nightmarish
I like that.
tortures took place here?
Oh yeah, congrats on our segment on CBS.
Fresh meat.
SSJ2
Wow.
Nick gifted a tier 3 sub to Botez Live. They have given 92 gift subs in the channel.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta show you guys. SSJ with the T3. My goodness. Okay, let's work towards Power Strike. Let me really fast. Botez CBS. Check this out, chat. Why am I losing life? Oh god. That was close. Oops. Rap was epic. Thank you. Well, I typed in Botez Llama CBS. Boom. Online chess makes its biggest move. You are the biggest move in online chess,
If you've ever
Botez.
considered taking up chess, now's the time to make your move. David Pogue shows us why.
The pandemic reduced most
Blah,
of
blah,
professional
blah,
sports,
blah,
especially
blah,
as
blah.
when you could play
Yeah. Some grandmaster.
previously,
Nobody
the
cares.
actor
Whatever.
Alexandra Botez
There we
won
go.
6 national titles
Who's that?
in both Canada
Who's
and
that
the
lady?
US. Today, at
Wow, so
25,
young looking
she
there.
makes a
Oh.
six-figure income playing chess live
Six-figure
on Twitch,
income.
a website where you
Jeez.
watch entertaining gamers
When
play
you
video
buying the
games.
Lambo?
And G3.
But in the pandemic,
And I hope we're all ready to behave because
Yeah.
we got CBS Sunday morning.
I love how
filming things
she has
today.
to preface that there. Hey guys, behave now. They kept asking.
and along the way, she's amassed a huge following of fans.
Hold
and
up.
a lot of them
But-
pay $5 a month to support her channel.
But no,
Becoming an
not that
online
one.
You start crying like
I love how
requires more
they
than
have this
talent.
montage here of like
Becoming an
Botez,
online chess
like,
star requires more
being
than good
sexy.
chess chops.
oh,
You have to
oh.
multitask
But who's that?
like crazy.
What was that?
start crying like a little
You
baby.
trashing an online chess star.
Hold up,
requires
we got to
more
go
than
through the
good
montage
chess
again.
chops.
Right after that, they're like, you know what? Bam! CBS, baby. CBS. What am I doing? I'm reacting to Botez saying Diablo is like watching paint dry. That's why I'm grimacing. All right, chat. Who's sexier? Which Alex? The grimacing one or the one smashing her face? Really, just great looks all around. The one that makes 6 figures per year. Oof. Oof. There we go. Look at that.
For 6
We
to
get
8 hours
we
at
get
a
some
time.
It's
dancing.
not traditional chess.
Eric made it. Look at that. Congrats
The
to
ones that are
Eric.
The best are also incredible at chess and also incredible at entertaining.
On one hand,
Wow, what a segment. What a segment for the both of us. Great job. Great job, Boats. GG. Yeah. Llama never danced? Nope. We don't need my dancing clips there. We'll leave that alone. It's gotta go to the boats. Dang. Well, that's just because she had a whole Instagram fashion shoot with them. They didn't give me that option. They just took my clip of the grimacing face and were like, this is what we're using. I was given no option of a whole photo shoot. It's ridiculous. Posing on the bed and stuff. Why didn't they want to see me rolling around on my bed?
I need a key.
What bed? Weren't you on a bed rolling around at one point there? No? Oh.
It's locked.
I don't know. Maybe it was a couch. Looked bed-like. That was a dream I had. Shut up. No, it was on the you saw it. You guys saw it. Gosh dang it. Y'all are dumb. Imagination. It's okay. Next up they're gonna be like the big boom. If you've ever wanted to get in on rapping about Diablo 2, now is the time to do so. Mr. Llama SC makes a 6-figure income doing the raps. About his favorite video games. 6-figure in Zimbabwe dollars. Actually, currently my rap has cost me money, but it's all about to turn around. It's all gonna turn around soon enough. Any day now. 6 figures with the... It's 6 figures, but the decimal place is 4 over, so it's 10.0000. That's all. She just reminded me of our segment on chess, so that's all. It's fun to see. Alright, let's get this power strike rolling. Let's see how this bad boy does. I want to see these Novas just go crazy. I wonder if I can swap cast and get a Nova to proc from a distance. Whoa! That is annoying. That is annoying. Wow, you're worth 5 million now, Botez? Is that what the internet says? As if. If Botez was worth 5 million, I think she wouldn't be streaming anymore. I think she'd be like, nah, I'm done. I'm doing something else. 5 million, but why still living with her parents? She's 5 million because she's still living with her parents. That's why. That's a little tip for you right there. Live with your parents, save some rent money, all of a sudden you're worth $5 million. Easy as that. That was my mistake. I moved out. Well, my parents kicked me out. 5 million pesos? Still a decent amount of money. I tried to move back in with my parents. I was like, what if I just like move back in, you know, it'd be great. And they were like, no. We don't want you here. in their loveliest way possible. I mean, you know, streaming's loud and stuff. Here's a tip for me, make more money. I'm trying, that's why I got my rap career going. Like I said, it's gonna pay off any day now. Any day. You should see how many Dalai Lamas I have, though. Probably not a lot. Evo keeps resetting him to 0, actually. That's exactly what my parents said. You need to leave the nest to flourish. I was like, can't I flourish at home and save $1,000 every month, you know? Apparently not. Evo can find me a spot at the farm. Do I have to do the farm work, though? Gotta get that chess money. I'm working on it.
A gift for you. Hey Llama,
Hey.
what do you think about PD2 so far?
It's interesting. Some good, some bad. Ooh, that's not bad, Emroy. That's not bad at all. Grim. I don't think that would go well, unfortunately. Yeah, no, it's interesting. I'm definitely curious about some of the later stuff. To see what it's like in hell and stuff. See if it's harder.
Hello.
Well, I've already said like what I liked and what I didn't like about it. And I know people are gonna continue to come in and ask, what do you like and what do you not like about it? So it's like, yeah, whatever. There's gonna be too much of that, you know? And I'm just, you know, all I've done is I played the Blades Assassin through. I had fun with that. Oh no. Oh, is that throw animation actually sped up? Yeah, I really want to check if I can farcast this. I guess I should do it with this. It's acting like it's hitting, but I'm not actually damaging. Oh, I am damaging, but it's okay. So I can actually power strike from distance.
Do you think TD2 or regular D2 is worth playing for someone who hasn't played in a while?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think all the things are fun to play and stuff. You know, they all have their reasons that they're fun or whatever, so. I think playing this or playing vanilla, playing all that stuff, you know, they're all fun in their own way. I still think nothing truly beats vanilla, but this is like a different way to experience the game. And I think that's at least fun to do for a bit. You know? So, hey Kano. Do I think I'll try speedrunning it? Maybe, I mean, I don't actually like how these games are set up for speedrunning. That's the one thing that I really don't like about them. I don't feel like they speedrun as well. Like way too many item drops. You know, see just so many charms, so many whatever stuff. And I don't know. I think it's not quite as good from that. You know, like the runes drop as stacked right now, and so you have to cube it to get it unstacked before you can put it in your items. Little things like that, I think, end up being kind of annoying. A lot of builds are very strong, at least through normal, and so they're just gonna murder stuff.
A gift for you.
Dirk. Thank you, Tentacles. Bum, 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 bum. So yeah, after the kinks have been ironed out, I think we'll get a better look at some of the stuff. Javelin and Spear Mastery. Wait, where is that? Passive tree? Where's the Javelin and Spear Mastery? Left. Oh. Huh. Okay. That it is impale. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna shift to bow. I might shift actually pretty soon, because it's only 10 gold to shift. So we've kind of seen what we wanted to see with this, you know. Going back to Dying Light soon was a fun stream. I thought it was horrifying. What a terrifying game. So let's go ahead and go switch. And we'll switch here. Just horrifying completely. So let's take a look at these. Magically enhances your arrow or bolts by adding cold damage and a slowing effect. Cold arrows only do half of their regular damage. 2 arrows converts 50% physical damage to elemental damage. Okay. This is just your standard multi-shot, and this is a multi-shot of fire arrows. So do I want to shoot off a bunch of fire arrows, or I guess we'll start with cold, because then we can go into ice arrow. I don't know, actually. This also says 1 arrow, so this makes me think that you get more. I think we did that. Yeah, the cold arrow is really not a lot of damage from that weapon. Multi-shot's 100% damage now, plus added flat damage. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, well, we'll go into cold first, and that gains damage from magic. So let's just do that. And ooh, grants passive movement speed, 10%. Okay.
Hi.
Let's get some arrows. Let's get a bow. And socket the bow. Cool. All right. We're a little cold boy. And this shoots 3 arrows, supposedly. Bo Jiden, they call me. That's right. Also, that magic arrow pierced. Okay. I mean, we might as well not make arrows and bolts drop anymore if it's unlimited, right? Yeah, this damage is pretty garbage. Which, like I say, is okay. You know, if you're down for making certain things garbage. This might be a little bit bad, though. See what happens when we get to 12 and get into Ice Arrow and see if Ice Arrow starts doing anything. And once again, this isn't horrible. It's a little bit slow damage, but you're getting to slow everything. Supposed to use it as a spell and not a damage ability. I mean, it's built like it's a damage ability. I do 29 to 58 damage, but it just doesn't feel like it at all. It feels like my damage is getting nerfed so much. You know? Like, I know it has some damage drop off, but like this says that it's supposed to do 25 to 50. And if I'm doing 25 to 50 damage and not one-shotting these returns, yeah, but either way, Warren, it's like the damage doesn't seem right. It says 25 to 50 cold damage. I'm not looking over here, I'm just looking right here. You know? Like, these dudes don't have that much health. So I feel like that damage isn't right. Feels the same with Ice Barrage. My favorite food? Probably Korean food. Korean food's so good, man. You made kimchi today? Oh, I'm so jealous. So jealous. All right, we're almost 12.
Blessings to you.
How do llamas get to travel to Korea? On a plane, like anybody else. Yeah, there's something wrong with this damage for sure. First class? Heck no.
I need mana.
Because this does 6 to 10 damage, and it's doing just as much damage as that.
Not enough mana.
Also pretty garbage, though. Let's go get a couple tokens. We can respec around some.
Welcome.
Try a few different things out. Yeah, but it's not supposed to do a fourth of the cold damage. Let's try fire and see if fire also has the same thing going on with it. Yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, but then it also adds cold damage as well. Also feels pretty bad, but it's more damage for sure. Oh, fire is only half damage instead of a fourth weapon damage. Am I winning? I'm always winning when I have such a great community like you guys. Aww. Yeah, fire arrow range is pretty dang short. It doesn't even cover the screen like at all. No, it doesn't pierce. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's pretty weak. How do I have so much mana regen? Look at this. Why is my mana regenning so fast? Oh, I have a shrine. Don't. Okay, nobody. Shut up. Don't say a word. I thought that shrine was. All right, shut up. Stop it. Don't. I was looking at other things. I was looking at other things. I'm a professional Diablo 2 player, I swear. Do shrines last longer in PD2? I feel like they do.
Pro D2 player, right here. Very professional.
I feel like they do. I am a mortal king. Like, look how long this shrine's been on me. Goodness. Unless I got it right there. But I thought I got it way earlier. Okay, let's try out multi-shot. Oh, the mana cost is so low on that. Ooh, and pierce. Wait, what do you mean submit a run for GDQ? When was there runs to be submit? Multi-shot is bugged! I can't shoot anything! It's shooting backwards! What was that? That was weird. That was so weird. Trick shots. Yeah, I turned around to shoot the mobs, and it shot behind me, so I turned around to shoot them backwards, and then it started shooting forwards. Delete that clip. That clip should not exist. Multi-shot one's allowed. 2021 schedule is out. What? For SGDQ? Is it in person, or is it going to be online as well? Because I'm not doing anything in person. Until I desire to.
A gift for you. Hope it doesn't turn out a bad project.
Thanks, Doctor. Ow. Dang cold enchant. I feel like this multi-shot is not doing great. It seems okay. I felt like the fire arrow was better, because the fire arrow was always hitting. You know. Need some attack rating for the multi. Yeah.
I am overburdened.
Ooh, 27 light res. Definitely more of an end game skill. But I mean, it's not terrible. Like, you know, it does pretty well cleaning up these halls, like going straight down the halls and stuff. It's definitely not a bad skill, but not having attack rating, we're feeling do some work on us right now. How do I, there we go. Yeah, that boosts our attack rating some right there. Let's try and pierce more. Pierce at this level is also pretty decent. I mean, that's gonna like help us a lot. Give us more damage.
I can't carry it.
And I do like that they've, the schedule's gonna be published. AGQ 2121 is online. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. GDQs online are like less special, you know? Like I like going there, being in front of the crowd, all that stuff. Online's like just another day. But it would be good to do them, to be honest. Okay, but so wait, submissions are still open though, you're saying? Submissions are closed. Oh, dang. Yeah, I want to go again because I want to show off Balewave's gift. Look how long this map was. Good lord. Is Nightmare too easy with the skill reworks for a lot of classes? Yeah, I mean, that tends to happen with a lot of these. I mean, Nightmare's always been easy, but that tends to happen with a lot of these mods. I've yet to see a single mod that didn't overpower things a little bit too much early on. Unfortunately. It's a flower. Hey, language. Submit a randomizer run. That might be a bit too janky and hacky. I think showing off Balewave skips would be good. I mean, that's gotta just be so OP, right? It's kind of weird that Exploding Arrow doesn't have Fire Arrow as one of its synergies, considering the natural progression would be Magic Arrow into Fire Arrow into Exploding Arrow. So then all of your points in Fire Arrow become worthless and not linked to Exploding Arrow. You know? I'm gonna make a note of that. But the point of it is that, like, synergies really play to the idea of a build and how you're building through. You know? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's kind of a funny
UC
chest.
Chat. GDQ events are reserved for those who understand the effects of the Mana Region Shrine. So, there's that.
Thanks, Evo. Thanks, Evo. But yeah, so like builds, you know, when you're designing a skill tree, and especially if you're having synergies exist, you need to really think about the implications of what does it look like when I'm playing through the game. How am I building this tree? How am I building this character without forcing a respec to happen? And that's where synergies exist. And so, like I say, I'm playing here, I'm pumping Fire Arrow, boom, 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 all my points into Fire Arrow, or a ton of them there, and then I go to Exploding Arrow, and literally all my Fire Arrow points then just become worthless. You know, so it's a weird, the build just becomes super strange then. And it's like, well, if I'm going to play in any optimal way there, I'm always going to respec as soon as I hit Exploding Arrow out of Fire Arrow. You know? Fire Arrow points have always been worthless, but at least they synergized with Exploding Arrow in the past.
I am overburdened.
So that's my look into that piece. Just changed a lot of things. I've got a video on all the skill and class and mercenary changes up on my YouTube, !YouTube. But beyond that, you know, there's a wiki and stuff for all of the changes. But that'll have a lot of things in there.
Join my army of the dead.
You see, Mr. Llama, when you click on a mana region shrine, a little blue globe will appear over your character's head, indicated that he or she has increased mana regeneration. This effect greatly increases the rate at which your mana, that's the little blue globe in your bottom right-hand corner,
Right.
increases.
No, keep going, please. I need more of this explanation to fully understand what's happening. Please continue.
Hello.
Let's actually put a couple more things away. Put that away, that away, that away. Do I think arrows should get affixes? I think they do in this game, right? Because this is a quiver. That to me looks like it will. Ba-da-da-da-da-dun. I mean, I'm fine either way with giving them, putting something in the quiver. I think it's an interesting idea. Hey, doctor. It's good. How are you?
I need a key.
You know, well, really, I'll just have to see really what like endgame starts to look like with this. I think that's gonna be such a big tell and piece for me. Just got back from picking up the wife. Well, I hope you enjoyed your free time while it lasted.
Fresh meat.
Mwah! Big kisses. Oh, no. Where did I put my water? There it is. She's all muscles. Gotta feed her some nice fatty things. Bring her chocolates when she's chilling out and stuff. Thank you, lamb. Boom. Could go for some chocolates. Yum. I am like 1 week in on my no sweets diet. It's been rough, boys. No sweets November. And maybe further and whatever. I just like it too much. Sugar's too tasty. But it's actually going okay. I miss it, but I'm not like, you know, dying. Yeah, it's what everybody does in November. That or people don't like eating nuts in November, which I don't understand that one. Nuts are good for you, so they're healthy fats. but for some reason a lot of people on Twitter decided to avoid those. You have an issue with legumes? Yeah, I mean, unless you're allergic to nuts, but then you shouldn't just be avoiding them in November, so it doesn't make sense. You switched to sugar-free hard candy? Wait, what? What sugar-free hard candy are you eating? I'd love to hear it. Turn off emote only mode so I can hear what hard candy this guy's sucking on. I could use some. How do I like PD2 so far? It's good.
It's locked.
I mean, I really think getting to the later game stuff will be, you know, a big piece, but it seems okay here. This will be a terrible build against Duriel.
Good day.
Someone was trying to charge $1 for
Let
toppings?
there be light.
That's too much.
It is an honor to serve you.
Good day. Hello again, Outlander. Word of your great exploits in the East has reached.
Alright, Mahala. I'm Mahala at you. Haha, get it?
I'll put that to good use.
It's good. Let's get her some stuff.
Join my army of the dead. Help. My tuna, and by proxy my life, is boring.
That does make sense. No, I agree. I don't like the Diablo 4 zoom is a little not quite as good. I think this is a really nice zoom level. We can still see everything, but this is beta. It's not my best clip, Binary. There's some hard candy called floppy that's sugar and gluten-free, but I don't think it exists. All right, well, what's a US candy that's sugar-free that I can suck on? Or chew on or whatever. And I don't want it to be filled with other stuff that is also bad for you. You know? It's like Coke Zero, right? Sugar-free Brothers Originals? They got sugar-free ones? Oh, she died. Rip. Sugar-free Jolly Ranchers. What? How do they make it sweet then?
find this.
I haven't
arcane
seen any
device.
arrows rare. Or magic arrows at all. But it does feel like they're set up to be that way, you know? Uh-oh. We must press forward. Okay. It has artificial sweeteners. So probably still not a good thing to be doing right now. Sugar-free gummy bears sound yummy. Try eating cheese cubes as fats. I actually did buy a lot of cheese. So I do little cheese and crackers snacks. This is just kind of weak. Okay, we have stealth finally, even though it's not that great. So it's something. Oh, I never got an evade point. But I got those little cow cheese things. Not bad. Yeah, it doesn't feel like the bow is... I mean, it's okay, once again. I'm not... Is it always top right? Or am I just getting lucky? Maybe I'm just lucky. Wait, it was down arrows. But yeah, it's definitely not great bow damage, you know? Like, I'd rather have exploding arrow right now. I'm very sad that I don't have exploding arrow. The nice thing is the mana is not terrible. Alright, some notes. Senpai's here, so let's give him our notes. One, I had that sound bug happen to me today where it wasn't playing sound, and so I restarted the application and then it was. But it was playing sound when I was in the game. But then I like left the game and then sound stopped playing everywhere. Two, cold damage seems weirdly bugged. It's like the damage reduction is applying after the fact on the elemental damage rather than just on the bow's damage. So cold damage really sucked for like this Zon. My multi-shot started shooting backwards and making me slide around when I first tried to use it, and then it fixed itself. It happened in the maggot lair, but it was very weird. Somebody has a clip that can show it. I'm saying cold damage, like, here, I'll respec. Oh god. Wow, that dude hits hard. Holy cow. Oh, I don't have anything. Okay. See, this is the bug. and then it settles in. So I did that with multi-shot as well. Anyways, ice arrow and magic arrow both do the same. Let's do that. So like here's my cold arrow, right? And it does 28 to 57 damage. But it does like 0 damage actually. So it just feels like the 1/4 weapon damage is applying like at the wrong spot, maybe. Like look at that preserved dead, you know. Like that's a lot of shots to kill something that is randomly weak. Well, I think Fire Arrow is also experiencing it, but Fire Arrow only has a half damage instead of a 4th damage. So I think the Fire Arrow is getting cut some as well, but obviously not as bad.
Greetings.
Yeah, it feels like that 1/4 and the half are being applied to the cold, so I would check it. Move Lysander and Farah back. Nobody likes it. We've all agreed. It's terrible.
Yes?
Okay, so here's my tooltip on this. Do you want me to just use, like, throw out poison damage charms and stuff? What? It's garbage. Let me just get a plain bow. And lightning damage. Poison. Okay. 31 to 63 is what the tooltip says, but like, I mean, let's go to Black Marsh. Maybe we need like a slightly stronger monster to shoot against. Like a returned in the Black Marsh isn't dying to 31 to 63 damage. You know? It took half-life. Yeah, so now we'll do fire. So fire's getting 39 to 56 and 39 to 54 on the skills tool set. Put some skills into magic arrow until it's the same. What was the damage of the other one? $31 to 63, right? Something like that. So that's about the same average. So it still didn't kill, but it does like double the damage. Which is why I think the half versus the full is what's going on. Here we go, a brute. So it didn't quite kill a brute. We can come out here, find a couple like slightly tankier boys. So it feels like it's doing twice the damage. Something like that. Okay. So, yeah. Next complaint. We'll just keep going down the line. Yeah, cold arrow's definitely bad right now. Why does exploding arrow not have fire arrow as a synergy? It really makes it weird for build progression when you build into fire arrow and then you go to exploding and all of your points in fire arrow are just kind of worthless. But immolation arrow has fire arrow as a synergy. And freezing arrow and ice arrow have cold arrow, right? You're supposed to dump into magic arrow. But the point I'm saying is, you understand that, like, I play fire arrow before I play exploding arrow. Right? Like when I'm building. It like makes sense in a late game stage when I'm just putting points in. But in a progressive stage to build there. Yeah, I see the magic arrow is a booster. But it's just like a weird progression. You know? It just feels strange. There's never really... I'm not a magic arrow hater. I'm just saying it just forces me to like respec as soon as I get to exploding arrow. Right. Like fire arrow build is useless until you hit 18. And then it's useless unless you respec. So you could play exploding arrow until, or magic arrow until exploding, but magic arrow kind of sucks. Actually, I haven't played a lot of magic arrows, so maybe it's fine. But then you're not getting the additional arrows on your fire arrow. I'm just saying, it's how build progression works in the game, you know? That's like the whole point. You progress through, and as you progress, your build synergize so you can play down a certain tree. So this just is a weird one. And it works over here, cold to ice arrow, to freezing arrow. That one works. This one doesn't. Anyways. Magic exploding. Yeah, I guess that's the... Freezing is actually wrong, but ice is right, and that it's supposed to have cold arrow, because then it's even weirder. I don't know. I think you should relook at the synergies on these paths, personally. Anyways... Build diversity is great when you're a high level. Build diversity when your low level is gonna be pretty garbage though, right? Oh my god, this is so bad. This is what I mean. Look at Fire Arrow though. I think Fire Arrow also has issues. Oh, I don't have any of my stuff, but still.
Good to see you.
Of course I'm focused on going down the line. That's how you build in Diablo 2. That's the whole point of the trees and everything. That's what the game is about. I'm saying the journey's supposed to be fun, and Senpai is saying the destination is supposed to be fun. Senpai's over here talking about immolation arrow and all sorts of stuff, and it's like, what are you talking about? I'm just playing the game first. We aren't at immolation arrow. I'm talking level 18 coming up. Also, the close button has been in the wrong place on so many of these trees. It's broken on this one. It was broken on my assassin trap one as well. Just as a heads up. Anyways, I understand what you're saying, but my fire... I guess the reason I say Fire Arrow is worthless there is because Fire Arrow isn't strong enough, it feels like, to be a build that, like, continues on its own. Like, it feels really weak already, you know? So it kind of feels like it needs to build into something like an Exploding Arrow where it's gonna be good. That's why it feels kind of strange in the current space. Hold on, I got a couple more things. What if instead of everything... Okay, well, first off, Splash is too strong. Cone probably needs to be made smaller. It's kind of insanely good. Additionally, and this is probably my own thought, so this one's probably too far, but what if Splash wasn't on every single melee item and instead was like a unique modifier or something? Oh boy. Splash feels weak endgame. And too strong early game, too weak endgame. I don't know. Melees always suck, let it be good for once. Well, the thing is, this game is supposed to be encapsulating Diablo 2. And in Diablo 2, melee sucks. So, you can't have good melee and also have good Diablo 2. It's just not how it works. This is gonna be a nightmare of a fight with this. I don't even want to fight like this. See, this is how bad fire arrow is. It's like atrociously bad. Let's see what his magic arrow build looks like. So Senpai is all about that.
Good day. Good day.
Oh wait. I'm playing single player.
Not here.
Is it even faster? I think ever so slightly. Either way, it's funnier. What, you've never identified Duriel to death before? You guys even play this game? How will I fight if Duriel was not stuck like this? Not as an Amazon. Not as a Boazon, I should say. How does a Spearzon feel? Maybe we'll try Spear now. I'm down to switch out of Bow. At least until we can try out Exploding Arrow later. Who's that Pokemon? It's Duriel! It's Pikachu! This is Mr. Llama without his sugar.
Greetings.
Crossbow? I don't want that trash. Okay, let's see. Actually, sure, more attack rating in case I want to do attacking things. Make ourselves a ruby. Cool. I don't think we have confirmation on Act 5 aura yet. Okay, so let's try spears. I guess jab is the only thing we have right now.
Good day.
Jab has a splash though. Ooh, good call. So let's see. This is 15 and 15. And that increases crit strike, but only less. So it looks like only 1 point into jab and spear mastery. I guess we'll go 1-1.
Hello.
Those are probably nice, but let's just get our jabby up. We're gonna try a little jabby game. 15 to 23 sounds really nice.
A gift for you.
Hey.
Hey. How's it going? Thank you. It's a lot of strength. Alright, I'm a jabby girl. Thank you, Snicko.
You. Good day.
Splashy jabs. Let's see how it works.
What would
Decently strong. Does it feel like I'm jabbing? Good lord, that is some slow jab speed. I mean, I know Espetum is its normal attack speed. Ain't the fastest attack speed you ever seen, but good lord. Just be happy with the splash. I mean, we can at least use this. Honestly, Power Strike is probably more broken than Jab. Jab does have some nice damage, but Power Strike with the splash is probably, and the Nova's probably the better way to go, I'd imagine. Leech won't work on splash, no. Shouldn't. But it has a really nice attack rating boost. Interesting arrows.
Fresh meat.
Thank you, ship. I mean, that's not bad. Like that's really not terrible at all. Jab is viable. Oh wait. Power strike is not. What the heck? What was that? Now it is? Was it bugged? Yeah, it was bugged. Okay. Good. We're trying some things. That's pretty strong. Lizard! Thank you very much. Mwah! Yeah, there's a lot of needing to swap weapon. See, this is 45 to 98 damage, which was similar to what the fire arrow said that it was in damage-wise. And yet the fire arrow could barely kill anything, and this like one-shots a lot of things and does a ton of damage. That fire arrow definitely was not doing the damage it was supposed to. Senpai thinks it didn't apply there, but I think it did. It was not good. Alright. How was your stream, Lizard? What were you streaming? Power Strike also has the Nova applied to the main target. Alright. 1 to 31 Nova damage. 1 to 52 Nova damage. Okay, but still.
Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain I instigate, a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate, I decimate, eradicate my foes and turn tonic state, they suffocate, choke on my name, Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, blow, hide society's terrified, mass genocide, my master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die.
Long time YouTube viewer, first time live boy.
Wow.
Thanks for the stuff and stuff.
Thank you so much, Partial X-Ray, for the 666. Oh. Wow. Appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you. Glad you've enjoyed. That's all I can ever want. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Also, Splash doesn't work with these things, I guess, right? Like Jab, it did work, but not Power Strike. Maybe it is? No. Splash is very weird. Ain't Texans religious? We're slaying Diablo, Jesse? Yeah, I mean, the weapon's been replaced and everything. Slap Chapazon. I'm a Texan? I am a Texan, yeah. And joined us in the last Epoch community. Oh, nice. That's awesome, Lizard. Yep, I'm a Dallas boy. And the sub too. Mwah! Thank you so much, Partial. Hey, Dirty, how you doing? Who dat? Have I even shouted out Jesse? All the time. Jesse gets the most shout-outs of the entire stream. Okay, it looks like now the splash is definitely working. Weird. You thought I was Canadian? Probably because of how nice I am. Right? We had a whole segment today dedicated to Jessie and her partnership on Twitch. Her and Rebecca finally got engaged. Congratulations to them. I'm happy you guys have found your partners. Isn't that what Canadian bacon is? What? That joke was like the Hindenburg? What? It was a great joke. You shut your mouth. It was so funny. I do not like cold, that is true. Unless I'm skiing in it, and then I love it. Other than that, forget the cold.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the humanity. Thanks, Evo. Does it feel weird playing it in widescreen? You know, when you first start it up, it does, but after a while, you get pretty used to it, honestly. I don't even, like, notice the difference.
After the ladder resets, do your characters get wiped, or are they saved as a regular character afterward?
No, they'll get wiped. Well, this isn't going to be like a ladder reset. This is a beta, so they'll wipe it there. Usually, though, after a ladder reset, your characters just move over to non-ladder. Teleport can go further, yes. At least left to right. What about the drop difference from the randomizer mod? I mean, it's too much. Too many drops. Oh, that's what we need to talk to Senpai about. We got more things to chat. More things we gotta let him know when he comes back. Senpai! Senpai! We have the best complaints in this chat. Senpai's like, I'm never coming back. He gone. So, I mean, so far, spear is no different than a javelin, except just a little worse. Jab seemed okay. Wasn't amazing. But I guess Fend would be the... Fend could actually be good with the splash. Do I have another respec? I don't. Let's go get one. I was being helpful. Can I get you a beta key or early access? Sure. It's open beta, so.
Yes.
You're in. I already got you it. That'll be 1 sub. Thank you. Okay, so let's try fending. Oops. What do I think about non-teleport areas? There's non-teleport areas? I guess Spear Mastery is actually better, because that's 10% damage. Oh, a couple points in crit strike. All right. Go gamble a pike. It's not a bad idea. I guess a pike would be really sick. Jamble away. Got spears. Guys, we're not playing shopping music, okay? I don't know if I can gamble a pike yet. Might have to wait a couple more levels. Need to rap over this. I mean, I am a professional rapper now. Did you see one? You sure it wasn't just a spear, you guys? Ah. Okay. Yeah.
You don't think the mod should allow for viable melee?
I really don't think there was a pike at all. I mean, I think you can have viable melee without having crazy splash. Slower doesn't mean non-viable. There was no pike. Yeah, I'm just gonna try a spear, I guess. Try and go for that speed. Maybe 15 to 23 is better, actually. Even if it's a little slower. Okay. Yeah, things don't always need to be equal, is Llama's point. Why are we still shopping? Yeah, like certain characters are meant to be like more challenging, you know? And have their own strengths. Don't stop the shopping music. Did you want me to rap over it instead? Oh no, I leveled up! Man, that bug is like so huge. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. You know, they say my name's a really just always cuts out at the worst time, man. Every time. Splash damage overpowered. It's pretty strong, right? But Splash does make at least a Spirazon viable, whereas it's never viable otherwise.
Here's a sick Twitch beat. Bits and chats and bits and chats and bits and chats and
Ooh,
bits and chats and
bits and
chats
chats.
and bits and chats and
I
bits
like
and
that,
chats and
Evo.
bits and chats and bits and chats and
Okay.
bits and chats and bits
1, 2,
and
3,
chats and
and 1,
bits
2,
and
3,
chats and bits and chats.
Thank you. Fire beat. Hello. Splash really helpful. Yeah, I mean, the splash is definitely going to be strong. I just worry it's too strong, you know. Concentrate or berserk. I mean, frenzy, I imagine, is already the most OP thing in the world, right? Frenzy just seems like it'll be godlike. That's it. Well, now he has me say it's too large as well. Can you get gear to work for PD2? What do you mean?
It's locked.
Would Zeal be busted? I mean, that's basically what I'm doing. I'm a Zeal Amazon. It's pretty good. can I launch the show equipment? It probably works with it, right? Let me get that. Downloads. It looks like Diablo interface doesn't work. I launched software I use daily from my downloads folder. Yeah. I haven't put all of it in the spots it needs to go. I mean, the Spearzon feels like she's in a decent spot. Boson feels a little underpowered. Spearzon feels decent. That's where I'm at with it. Splash does pretty nice. Yeah, starting as a jab Fendazon seems pretty decent way to go. $50 dex, 40 strength. I like that better. Yeah, like I say, I'm still not 100% certain on that piece, but... Okay. Wow. It's got some life steal. I don't know if respec tokens will be purchasable at launch. I mean, it's kind of an interesting idea to have them there, just so people can like try out a bunch of different stuff, you know? But if you want the league to be actually valid, you probably won't have them there. They're just there in single player and right now at least available. I have not played Hades, but I've seen a lot of good things about it. That might be one of those games we have to play one day. That is true. Texas is the biggest thing ever. Oh no, I opened a TP. Nothing is bigger than Texas's opinion about Texas. Don't you forget it. big as it gets, baby. You draft rules for my descendant. Okay. Oh no, I leveled up. God, that's so bad. I've actually been to Alaska a lot of times. Man, one thing that you really don't realize unless you've been to Alaska and flown there is just how far away Alaska is. It is not close. It's also gorgeous, but no, I mean, you just like, you fly out of Seattle. Cause like, that's always the like, right? You fly into like Seattle or Portland or whatever up there, and then you fly from there to Alaska. And like, you cross out of the United States and then you just fly over mountains for so long.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Just blew my mind how long we were flying there. Super far north. Oh yeah. Yeah, from Seattle it's like 6 hours ish, maybe like 5 something, 6. I mean, it depends where in Alaska you're going. I was flying into Anchorage there. But from the bottom of Alaska to the top of Alaska, I think is the same distance as flying from the bottom of Texas to the top of the United States, something like that. Maybe not quite. But it's it is a very long distance. Let me look. Yeah, that's a lot. Is big. Alaska also has a lot of mountains and a lot of volcanoes. There's so many volcanoes in Alaska. Would I ever want to learn to fly a plane? Probably not. I don't know. I've never cared enough. I feel like it's a lot of work. My friend does it. He really loves it. For me personally, I don't know. Yeah, Ring of Fire. Oh yeah, baby. It is crazy how many volcanoes are up there.
I am overburdened.
So, what about a glider? I think a glider would be really cool. That'd be more of a flying experience in my book. Sightseeing from a cockpit at night is awesome. Like I say, I've got a friend who flies, so I'll just go have him fly me around and I'll ride next to him. Has anything changed in the content? Yeah, there's maps and dungeons and things like that. So nothing changes in the first stuff, but yeah, let him do the work. Exactly. Well, he already did the work. Whoa! All right, dolls explode after death. Good to note. But yeah, gliding would be cool. I haven't done any sorceress yet, so I haven't checked out ice barrage, combustion, any of that. Man, even with a delay on death explosion, dolls still suck. New like maps at the end. Like mapping in PoE.
I need a key.
Swap casting still works? Yup. You can bet your buns we'll be swap casting the sorceress teleport, because he nerfed that. Wonder if it's in the middle there. Get him. Bet your tingle booties. That's right. Boom, 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 doo-ba-doom. But you can definitely tell that like these characters are stronger than in LOD. One, a little bit from all the excessive, you know, charms and things. Two, from the splash and some of the skill, because I don't even care about my gear at all. Like, I'm a melee character. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm just kind of like running through the game, you know. I'm not like, oh crap, I don't have my dope rune word on or anything. I'm not having to kite stuff backwards, you know. I can just kind of step up and murder everything. So you can definitely see some of that showing here. But, you know, I don't think it's crazy out of line, at least with like this. Blades was a little bit strong maybe, but it was, you know, kind of fun. Traps I still think would be stronger. Not a fan of splash damage. Yeah, I get it, trust me. It definitely changes these style of characters a lot. Or breakpoints changed at all? No, but some things like teleport uses the slower breakpoint now and stuff, so. Can you swap cast a melee skill on Javazon? You can do swap casting still. Honestly, it'll be really interesting to test all the swap casts with some of this stuff that he's done for some of these skills. Because I bet we can break some of them pretty bad. So. Chat is my girlfriend. I think he just likes Coke Zero Classic. Tin Man. Creative dater. I mean, it's a great Tinder profile. Rapper, creative dater. What more could you want? You know a sugar mommy who wants to support my OnlyFans account? Well, I don't have an OnlyFans account. But thank you. Wow, that's a crazy way to imprison. Yeah. I feel like the selling nudes and lewds for money isn't my style exactly. Maybe some sexy Diablo cosplays. I mean, now we're starting to talk. Sounds interesting. Not yet, at least. We'll see. Am I going to do some more Immortal King stuff? Yeah. So I'm working on rap number 2 right now. So that is in the works. I'm trying to get it out by like Thanksgiving. My beat guy has been doing awesome stuff, Straight E8. He's been doing some great work with the beat. Very proud of him. So it's not a Diablo rap. It's, you know, a rap about my life. Llama's story. Llama growing up. Grew up on the streets of Dallas. Suburbs. Had it tough. Mom bought crunchy peanut butter. Kind of rough. You know, things like that. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Time to swap open. So, you know, it wasn't the easiest time growing up, but that's what I had to deal with. Man, ton of damage coming through. Oh yeah, shrines do stack. That's right. I mean, I'm not used to that. Oopsies. It's not a sitcom. It's a very serious. My rap career is very serious. All of my songs are super, you know. When's the financial due? We're gonna have a financial rap later. I think I'm gonna work on a Warcraft 3 rap with Grubby next. These guys do insane fire damage. So it'll be the next rap coming is the Llama lore rap, and then after that will be the Warcraft 3 rap, probably, if he wants to continue with that. And then after that, I'll look at probably doing the financial rap. What's the current thoughts? So, you know, we'll just have to see. Oh, I just... You're behind because you rented the rat? Yeah. Ow. I actually have good light res. I think it's my AMI. It's like 27%. I don't know where the other part is. Jab, not fend, but my fend has higher attack rating and does more damage. So I feel like fending is still the best. It says it attacks quick, but if I'm not hitting, alright, probably working a little better. Any upcoming N64 games in the works? Oh, like ones for us to play? Honestly, I probably should play a couple more sometime here soon. We've got so much stuff that we're doing. So much. Put it on vinyl? It's a good idea. November 20th, my first drap's gonna come out on the things.
What do you need? Impossible.
Let's do like 3-1. Nice. AoE is super fun. Okay. Let's go get a little more life. Why don't we do more Dying Light? I don't know about that one. That game was scary, man. I mean, it was fun, but God, it was scary. Maybe too scary for me. I'd be down to play more Pharaoh or something. A few more streams. Dying Light wasn't. It had nothing to do with not getting the hang of it. Oh my God, Mexican. Pharaoh's more my style. That was super fun. And no curse words. Do I think Sorceress will be an easier ladder starter? I don't know. I haven't done anything with Sorceress yet. Yeah, I can just go buy a pike here. But this isn't bad. We can try out Exploding Arrow soon. The problem is Exploding Arrow is bad in Act 4 generally because of all the fire immunes. So maybe it'll be a good like Act 5. It's a B sword, Mag. Yeah, we're trying the spears on out. I mean, like I say, she's doing fine, but I mean, she doesn't feel any bit special. She just feels like any other melee character that just, you know, splash kind of does it all. I feel like she's no different than a zealot right now, you know. illegitimate child sword. Yes. It is the same. I'm not saying that in a bad way. Though, Splash I do think is a bit strong. At least early game. Also, I was thinking, is there a way where in normal drops our players 1, in Nightmare drops our players 3, and in Hell drops our players 5? That way you still get that later game ramp up without getting billion items at the start. Exactly, Dragon, you get it. I mean, the thought here is this is definitely like melee and casters in Diablo 2 have always had such a difference to them, you know? If you look at a sorceress, hey BT, how's it going? You look at a sorceress and, you know, she can walk by, drop a blizzard, and murder everything pretty fast. Then you look at, you know, any melee character, and they go up and they hit. You know, they're always just a slower move. So even with the addition of splash damage, you know, this isn't like better than a sorceress that could just nova all this really quickly. So it speeds up the melee for sure, without making it more overpowered than like where a caster is currently. But from a melee being really tough perspective, I think that's the part where you go, yeah, not really. Like I say, I'm just running around with like broken gear and whatever, you know. Not even bothering like making runers or anything. My res, it's like whatever. And I'll probably pay for my resistances here pretty quickly. But you know, it's I feel very, very strong with my big ol' splash. I am the best Diablo 2 player ever. Well, it's the splash damage that we're talking about. So normal, yeah, normal. The splash is really strong. So I almost wonder, is there a way to like change the radius of the splash on normal versus exceptional versus elite weapons, maybe, or just normal Nightmare Hell or something, you know? People preferred this range by a massive amount. Well, remember, people are stupid. If you show them more power, they will always say, "Give me the more power." You can't trust people. You say, "This is what you get," and you shove it in their face and stuff it down their throat. "This is it. This is what you're gonna play." You're gonna enjoy this! And that's how you make them enjoy it. I'm not playing Llama's mod. Llama's mod gonna be hard. Y'all know that. I'm sorry, I haven't had sugar for a week. The entire screen explodes if you kill a doll. I'm just saying. In PoE, people kept asking for more and more, and eventually the combat turned into every single class blows up the entire screen in a tenth of a second. You know? You give a chat a cookie. You don't think this looks like PoE? Look at this. Look at the whole screen is exploding. Hey. Ooh, Rowling, good. Regardless, I am enjoying the spears on. I think she's in a decent spot. I think bosons are still pretty weak. And I do think fire is still in a not... I think something is still wrong with fire, even though I know you said you don't think something is. I think damage issues are still there. It does not feel good. It might not be a bug, but I don't know. It feels very weak still. Yeah, cold definitely has a bug. Fire might be bugged, might not, but the damage does not feel good either way. Like, I am so sad when I play Boson, Fire Boson, that Exploding Arrow is not at level 12. Because I'm like, oh man, Fire Bow is not good. And playing Magic Arrow all the way to 18, oof. Curse arrows that do a curse on hit. Be interesting. Also, I had the respec bug again. Power Strike just like wasn't doing anything for like 10 attacks, and then it was fine after that. But it was doing like 0 damage. Yeah, I'm guessing, and we'll have to ask Senpai, are arrows and quivers supposed to eventually be like magic, unique, things like that? Okay. 'Cause I was, yeah. I was wondering why bolts and arrows bothered dropping otherwise, considering they're unlimited. I do like the unlimited quantities though. That was definitely one thing in D2 that was a little bit like, alright. The splash damage. So, does splash damage hit always? I guess that's a good question. How does splash damage interact if I miss my attack? I guess it's only if I hit my first attack does splash damage hit the rest? Is that right? A unique arrow. You shoot it once, then you have to run to the monster you shot it at and pull it out. What if you shoot it into like the lava or something?
I am overburdened.
You just screwed? We should definitely upgrade to a pike. It's just gone. I love it. Yeah, we're just resetting a few times for weapons. Homing arrow returns to you, but you have to catch it. Love it. Did I get the malice? Okay.
Good day.
Did not.
Hail to you, champion.
No pikes. Okay.
What do you need?
Let's try jambling a pike. Man, speaking of jambling, I miss casinos. It was always so fun to go. Can I gamble a pike yet? 22, I should be able to. Is gambling different in PD2? I don't know. Maybe we can't.
A gift for you.
Made it a year.
Alright. Whatever. Hesius, thank you. Mwah. Ow. Ugh. Kinda missed my old weapon. Speed.
Llama, you dingus, just go to a river and fish up the pikes, bro. Duh. Also, fun fact, fist weapons are the only character-only items you can gamble roll.
Yeah, but a pike isn't a character item. The speed is kind of garbage. I missed my old weapon. It is a fun fact. Look, I'm not talking about the moral ethics of a casino. Obviously, casinos can do a lot of damage, and gambling can do damage to people when not done responsibly. As can a lot of things. But when you go in and just have some fun with it, I think it's very fun. Should use it as a weapon. It's a good idea. Am I a slots guy? Penny slots.
Hail to you, champion.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some bow stuff really soon. Once we get to Act 5. Yeah, I like penny slots, but like literally pennies. Like I play one line, one bet. It's really hard to find them because the casinos basically removed almost all of them. But if you go around in a casino, usually somewhere far in the back, they'll have a machine where you can still play 1 penny per spin. Most of them now are penny slots with a minimum bet of 30 cents or something, and it's like, it's messed up, man. Yeah, I mean, they're basically gone, right? 1 penny spins are basically gone. Every machine now is minimum 30, 40 cents a spin. And those are the penny slots. It's ridiculous because you have to play 25 or like 30 lines at least, right? So I go and do 1, yeah, max lines, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's not even max. That's like the minimum number of lines you're allowed to play. So if I do go there, that's fun. For a little bit, I'll do that. But then I like to go and have some fun doing, do I have fun betting 1 penny? Sure. The machine still lights up and goes crazy every time you win. I mean, it's still a blast of a time. Ooh, my lack of res. Oh, I don't have the res for this, but I don't want to waste my Rao rune. I want to keep it. So, but when I go to a casino, I usually have the most fun doing blackjack, poker, you know, playing like table games like that. Poker's my favorite thing to go play. Pike is just so slow. I miss my old weapon. It was actually way better. Because it had the speed to keep things in hit recovery.
So what you're saying is, you're willing to pay a penny to get attention from people if you win? Doesn't sound like a need for gambling to me, Kappa.
I think I sold it.
What do you
Yeah, essentially. Crap stables are fun, but too much investment required.
Fresh meat.
Should still be on the ground. Wait, where? Thank you, Louis. I dropped it in the river. Really? I love poker with friends.
What I really miss is Penny TTS.
Nope. Was it here? Yeah, I watched Queen's Gambit. It was good. Getting warmer. We got rid of Penny TTS really fast. Hey!
can't use this yet?
Nice. I need 2 more dexterity. Oops. Killing it. No, I love that. That's like one of my favorite things I used to do growing up. Just go over to my friend's house. We'd have $10 buy-ins. And you could rebuy if you wanted. And we would just like go to town on each other, you know? I mean, it was just like so great. Some days you lose 30 bucks, some days you win 40, whatever. I mean, some days you walk away with 10. Like, it wasn't a lot of money. It didn't matter. But it was just so much fun. We just played for hours. Oh yeah, his mom was super cute. She'd always come up and bring us snacks in her PJs, and oh, we loved it. You're a professional poker player? Not as exciting. Maybe. It would drive me crazy. I thought about getting into it, but I mean, I will totally admit, I am...
My boss and his kids with friends, we did this year a few times, good times. You should do arenas of poker, dude.
It'd be fun. My I am like very close to being a gambling addict, I would say. Some people don't understand it. I get it. I like totally get it.
I'm so glad that you unapologetically have a picture of a butthole hanging on your wall.
But no,
Love the
it's
stream.
a flower. Gosh dang it. Thank you, Ship. The only reason that I am not a gambling addict is because my frugality and cheapness overrides Just barely my gambling. Like, oh, I love gambling so much. But I am just slightly more. I love not spending money on things. And that ever so slight bit has saved me. It is a very, very close balance, though. Not a lot of room to spare there, I promise. So whenever people get addicted to gambling and stuff, I'm like, I get it, man. If I had the slightest bit less care or ability to control my financial, or if I wasn't as cheap as I am, I'd be right there with you. Yeah, you gotta be okay, but I mean, there's been a couple times where I was okay with losing the amount of money I brought to the table. And then, pulled out more sort of thing, you know, said, alright, I'm only gonna do X, Y, Z. And then pulled out more. Woo, it's dangerous. That happened once, really. Lucky I don't drink. It's choice, my friend. Come on, Diablo. Why do you think I don't drink? Seriously, if I drank and gambled, that sounds like a bad, bad mix. Instead, I have a crippling Chipotle addiction. Yeah, but how bad can that be? Why do you think casinos provide free drinks? My friend's spitting the truth. But they also have free sodas. Sometimes I go spoil myself and get a little Dr. Pepper. Greg feeds my Chipotle addiction, and Ben and my uncle, they all get me gift cards, which are fantastic because, I mean, they get used greatly, but also feeding that addiction. Ginger ale is good. Also sometimes get a little root beer. Root beer is delicious. Why aren't I sponsored by Chipotle yet? Man, I'm trying. I was talking with some people and they were like, hey, maybe we can get you a sponsorship with Chipotle in the future. We can at least try and reach out on it. I was like, bro, if you get me a Chipotle sponsorship, I will do whatever. Anything you want. Is this the final fight? This is the final fight of Vanilla. The expansion has a further boss. Being a Chipotle commercial? I don't care. I just want to eat Chipotle. Chipotle tattoo. I'd get a Chipotle tattoo to get one of those all-you-can-eat Chipotle for the rest of your life cards. Seems like a fair deal to me.
How is it so far? I just got it installed.
Good. I don't know if I do a face tat. We'd have to talk about it, but I'd get a little Chipotle on my arm or something.
Reign of terror has ended. What do you need?
I'd get it in a visible place. That seems fair to me. You have your face fully tatted? Trust me, you don't want face tats. What was the decision to go get your face fully tatted? Bow time? Oh yeah, we can do bow. Let's go ahead and respec to bow. Try it out. He was offered free Chipotle. No room anywhere else? Wait, what? Oh, wait, it was strength. Okay, whatever. Whatever, not a big deal. Bow.
Good day.
Bum, 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 doo.
What can I do for you?
Alright, let's see what a bow feels like with exploding arrow. Really weak prior. Okay, so I have how many Tau runes? 2, 3. What? Can you not cube runes anymore? Why do I need a key? What?
Hello.
So it doesn't stack them? But it wouldn't stack them. None of them were stacked. Alright, whatever. Alright, we only have 2 Rao runes. We do have a flawless ruby. Alright, let's see this bad boy. The pierce effect on it is kind of nuts. But definitely feels like the damage has been brought down on it. You know. But I mean, it's still decently strong, obviously. Don't know. Yeah, we just got off his spears on. Fend was actually not bad. Immolation's level 30 and has been changed up. Interesting, Birch. What character will we try next? I don't know. What character do you think we should try next, you guys? Source. Bear Druid with bear summons. Kinda sounds fun. I kinda wanna see a double swinging barbarian though, you know?
I need mana.
Okay. We've just done Assassin and Amazon so far. I'm trying out like the different builds, at least through normal, and kind of where they go from there. So do that. What was the assassin like? We did martial arts and blades. I actually really enjoyed blades, I'm not gonna lie. Martial arts was garbage. Wouldn't recommend it at all. They haven't changed a lot with it, but it doesn't work well with splash at all, so it was really funky and weird. So not a huge like fan there. Valkyrie's level 30.
Oops. Did I do that?
So I don't know if we're gonna get any of that stuff yet. I mean, we'll definitely have to do a lot of stuff to, you know, figure out kind of for later hell pieces of it, but Well, yeah, Tiger Strike just, I don't know. It felt weird. I wasn't enjoying it. So I switched out of it into Blades, and Blades just felt really fun and interesting. I didn't do anything with traps just because I've done so much trap stuff before, but I kind of wish I did. I wish I experimented more with it like I'm doing on this character. This is what I should have done on the Assassin. I'm just on Players 1 right now. That's true. I was online last time where I didn't have tokens, so I only had one respec. I like the tokens here for this because it gives us the ability. So yeah, the Amazon cold arrow is actually broken. Fire arrow, he says isn't broken, but it's very weak at the very least. Tokens are also online right now. Okay. Javazon poison jab seemed like it was doing decently well. Power strike seemed solid. Charge strike seemed solid. No, broken in a bad way. Cold arrow is broken. It did like half of the damage, a fourth of the damage it was supposed to. It was not good. Yeah. Fend was totally fine. Fend was very fun. I would recommend having a faster, longer pole or spear rather than a slow, short one, even if it's, you know, a thicker boy, more damage and whatnot. Passive seem fine there. Exploding arrow seems fine. Doesn't seem like it's the greatest thing ever. Doesn't seem terrible. I thought it would be really brokenly good, but it seems like the damage has been dropped on it some, so it's not. Yeah, you'll use a maiden javelin, I guess, most likely, and that'll be faster and do well. A druid, I would totally just go fire early into wind late. I would do the exact same thing that you do normally with it. So I think there will be more hardcore, softcore players. Softcore. Especially early on. Like, I'm going to be running softcore because we don't know what the content looks like, you know? 10 gold, Pius Ronnie. 10 gold. Summons could also be potential. I'm saying if you're going elemental, I guess. But maybe going into a double bear druid with a bear yourself or something is pretty solid. Yeah, and then like summon could be really good in pod. Because you can have all your summons up at the same time. See you, Mario. Have a good one. I don't know why I shot that. So I guess you would start off and you would play like, you know, all the summons, and then later on you would look at maybe going into dual bear plus bear yourself, you know? I feel like that might be like a late game build. Double bear plus you're a big old bear as well, and that's like your build, and then maybe you run like a vine as well or something. Shockwave bear. Yeah, you could also run Shockwave. So you run bear, Shockwave, and 2 bears. That could be pretty good. Testing Rabies Druid? I mean, he said he increased everything about it. So Rabies, I would imagine, is pretty solid. So I'm kind of having fun playing through, but I kind of want to test some. We could do some crazy testing. Maybe like tomorrow, we play around with some stuff, and we do a bunch of like hell characters, and try out some of the late stage builds. I think that would actually be fun. We're playing Dungeon Siege tomorrow, but like after Dungeon Siege, we could do that.
Good evening.
I have enough mana for this. Let's actually get a little more mana. Dungeon Siege 1, OG 1, I think. That leap. It's practically an idle game, is it? I've never played it before. No, it's a lot of fun. Okay. Oh wow, I've never seen Maddock get stuck there before. On the altar. Oopsies.
I need money.
Go for magic for fun. Okay. I have not played Nox. Nah, bows aren't great versus like single target stuff like that really as much. That's that dead end, right? Yeah, okay. Interesting. Quivers don't spawn with stats yet, but that's in the plans, I guess, for the future. How is it? I think it's decent so far, honestly. You know, I've got my small complaints here and there, but overall, I think it's pretty fun. I feel like a lot of skills like aren't crazy OP. I've yet to really find a skill that I was like, this is super OP. A lot of stuff feels balanced. Slightly too balanced almost, which is the weirdest complaint. But you know, you don't quite get like that difference between some stuff. But I haven't also played all the classes yet, so. But he's definitely taken some things that were really strong and nerfed them some. And taken things that were really weak and buffed them. And so it definitely gives you some ideas. I'm not saying it's bad that everything is really balanced, but it's a little different for sure. You know, it takes some getting used to. But like a lot of different builds seem like they're able to play through the game in their own way. Boazon definitely felt the worst of it before Exploding Arrow, though. Yeah, nothing feels like PoE. Everything blows up everything. So I'm excited to see what, you know, endgame hell content looks like, how hard that'll be and stuff. Nah, level 25 experience cap is still there. That's actually something I was hoping that he would fix. I might ask him if he plans on fixing that. Ow. Really? Yeah, man. Thought I had a bunch of points in Magic Arrow. Wasn't Magic Arrow supposed to be good? I think Magic Arrow always pierces, but regardless, Pierce is now a level 12 skill. So you can get Pierce for your other stuff earlier. Dude, my man is just walking up a storm right now. Are they, Cassie? Interesting. All these bow skills seem bad or underwhelming. Yeah, they're all a little bit underwhelming, aren't they? Yeah, I'm playing offline right now. Homie is a walking machine. I don't think you can put the quiver there yet. Yeah, poison dab was pretty decent. I think I missed it. Maybe? That one skips. Darn it. 2 waves. No, they got stuck. How's multi-shot? It was okay. Once again, all the bows didn't seem that great. Overall, Amazon seeming okay. A little underwhelming. Feels harder to wave skip in this. Maybe it's because I don't have faster run walk. Being slower might actually make it tougher. Source feels the same, also underwhelming. Bo's trying to kill Bale.
Greetings.
Oh, dang it. Oops, whatever. Does that work? Ow. Is Bale stronger? Feels like he does more damage. Bale is stronger? Okay. Oof. God, he does damage. Homie is strong. It's like he's the final boss or something.
My brothers will not have died in vain.
Nasty boy. Burnt out ninja. Thank you very much. Well, that's good to note. Be careful on hardcore about Bale. Because if he clones, man. If homie clones. Cuphead stream? That would actually be kind of fun. Yeah, honestly, all the bosses feel a little bit stronger. Oh, I liked fighting from behind the pole. They tried to buff Foden's a little bit. I doubt they're still good though. Hey, Hisaris booties. Nice.
My work here is
Melee, okay, 2 to fire skills, blah, 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 yeah. Not bad. It's charging me because I didn't save him. Okay. Okay. So, Amazon breakdown. once again, let's kind of go through the final thoughts with her from at least the earlier levels. Jab, not bad. Fend, not bad at all. Honestly, Spears on, viable with this the way Splash is. At least normal. Thank you, Howling. Powered Strike and Charge Strike still feel really strong. Power Strike, you get that nice Nova damage on top of the splash and your hit. Feels pretty good. Charge Strike is obviously still Charge Strike and still a very good skill. Poison Javelin was good early for sure. I don't know how long it is good for. And we didn't try Plague out. But the poison damage is a lot faster, so could be decent. Pierce being early was definitely helpful for a lot of things with the bows. So that was kind of nice. Evade, you get a little movement speed boost, which was nice. Didn't try any of these out. Decoys probably the same. Slow movement slows their range attacks and movement, which is nice. Inner sight to drop their defense and AR. Bows, Cold Arrow sucked. It's bugged right now, so he's got to fix that. Ice Arrow didn't feel that great, but it does have the freeze, so it could be nice support at least. Fire Arrow is not that great feeling. It felt okay, but not that good. Magic Arrow didn't feel very good. Multi-shot felt okay, but not great. Boson felt pretty meh through all of here. Exploding Arrow felt decent. Still going to be pretty bad on bosses, but felt workable at least. I didn't do anything with Guided and Strafe, and that. I hear Immolation Arrow is pretty decent, though. So, yeah. That was kind of the Amazon rundown. I felt like she went through the game all right. She wasn't bad. She wasn't amazing, but she wasn't bad. So, yeah. That's our Amazon review. Not shabby. So what we'll do tomorrow is we will... First off, I'm going to play Dungeon Siege. But after that, I'm going to just port over a bunch of 99s, I think. Or maybe like 90s, 80s, whatever. Hell characters. I'll port them in and we can go into Hell and play around with different Hell builds. And then kind of try all the different things out. But I am tired. I am tired. I am going to take some rest. And we will be back in the tomorrow. Back in the tomorrow times. So, GG. Good night, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you guys then. Ooh. Artosa's streaming.
Leaving you with a great dad joke. What did Yoda say when he saw himself in 4K? HDMI.
HDMI? It's a good one. All right. Have fun, everyone. Peace out. I will see you tomorrow.